Hey guys, welcome back to another video on my channel. Now you guys read the title of this video and part of me wants to say that I'm surprised I even have to address this, but then the other part of me knows that with the announcement of Heartland Season 16 this afternoon from Amber Marshall, now that we know that there is going to be a Heartland Season 16, I'm not surprised I have to address this. Like, I can't believe I have to, but I'm not surprised, and you guys read the title, you know exactly what I'm talking about, and in today's video, we're going to be discussing if Graham Wardle, aka Ty Borden, is going to come back in Heartland Season 16. Now, to keep it short and sweet, no, he's not returning. Guys, okay, here's the thing. Like, Ty died in Season 14, okay? We're now going into Heartland Season 16. That's 2 seasons past when he died, okay? If it was going to be some scenario where, you know, everything, all the events of Heartland Season 14, if that was going to be a dream, and, you know, like some of the videos on YouTube are claiming that, you know, oh, it's all Amy's nightmare that Ty's dead, and he's not really dead, and she's going to wake up one day, and everything's going to go back to normal, and Ty's still going to be alive. They wouldn't wait 2 seasons, okay? And also, with the overview of Heartland Season 16 that was shared as well, along with the Heartland Season 16 announcement, it's very obvious to me, and I'm going to make more videos on this in the coming days, so make sure to subscribe if you haven't already. Also, if you guys could leave a like on the video, I would really, really appreciate it. It does help out the channel tremendously. But with the overview of Heartland Season 16 and just what the season is going to be about, it is very clear, at least to me, that now that we're going into Heartland Season 16, Amy and the rest of the Heartland characters, and just the story overall, is moving away from Ty's death. Now, I'm not saying they're going to completely ignore the fact that Ty died. I'm not saying that they're going to forget that Ty was a character on Heartland, okay? You guys have to remember that, you know, Lindy is still a part of this story, and Lindy is not only Amy's daughter, but she's Ty's daughter as well, and they're not going to forget that. And the Heartland writers are very smart. They know that, you know, a lot of Heartland fans watched Heartland for Amy and Ty, so they're not going to just completely forget his character. But that being said, with Season 16 now coming in fall of 2022, there's so much story that has to be told. And if you have read the overview for Heartland Season 16, it's possible that Amy is going to have a new romantic interest. That's all I'm going to say in this video. I'm going to make a whole other separate video, probably tomorrow, talking about Amy's possible new love interest in Season 16. But with that in mind, guys, Graham Wardle as well wanted to leave the show, okay? So keep that in mind as well. The actor himself did not want to be on the show anymore. Graham has stated many times that he wanted to move on and pursue other things, do other projects. So he's not coming back because he doesn't want to. And the reason that Ty died in the first place was not the writer's decision. They had to make that happen and write that into the story because Graham Wardle himself, the actor who played Ty, wanted to leave. And I have to be very honest, I don't understand why people just can't let it go. It's been 2 seasons now, and Season 15 was phenomenal, even though Ty was not present. This next chapter of Heartland is one that I'm very looking forward to. I'm looking forward to it a lot, to tell you the truth, because now that Amy and Ty and their story is kind of, you know, not the main focus of Heartland any longer, it gives the Heartland writers the freedom to explore other characters that, in my opinion, they couldn't do in the past because they had to focus so much on Amy and Ty's relationship. And now with Ty gone, it gives them the freedom to develop other characters and other relationships. Not even Amy's relationship, but maybe Georgia and Quinn's, or Tim and Jessica's, or Lou and Peter's. Literally, there's so many options for what we can expect to see in Heartland Season 16, and people just need to realize that Ty's not coming back, okay? Like I said in the beginning of this video, I'm not surprised I have to make this video, but it honestly makes me sad in some ways, because I don't understand why people just can't, watch Heartland for what it is now. The show is still phenomenal. You still have Amber Marshall as Amy, and as long as you have that, in my opinion, the show could go on for as many years as the Heartland writers choose to continue writing the story, and of course for as long as Amber Marshall wants to, in my opinion, keep portraying the character of Amy. But as long as we have Amber, that's literally all you need, because at the end of the day, Heartland is about Amy. I think as long as you have Amber Marshall portraying the character of Amy on Heartland, as I said, that's literally all you need, because at the end of the day, Heartland revolves around the character of Amy. Yes, Ty was a very important part in the earlier seasons of Heartland. I'm not denying that. And Ty was a very important part of Amy's life, and in a way he always will be. But just remember as well, guys, that Heartland is a TV show, okay? It's not real life. And so, but that being said, Heartland does its best to write a story that is as true to real life as possible. And I honestly think that's why that some Heartland fans, not all, but some, are having such a hard time accepting the fact that Graham Wardle left the show and that Ty died, because the Heartland writers do such a phenomenal job emotionally connecting the audience to these characters for the past 16 years, and especially Amy and Ty's story, that their story and the world of Heartland seems so real, but it's not. And Heartland is a fictional show, okay? The characters aren't real. But at the end of the day, the reason that I think Heartland is as loved as it is, as I said, because the writers do such a fantastic job emotionally connecting the audience, as I said, to the characters for the last, 16 years. So with that being said, guys, Graham Wardle is not returning to Heartland. Ty is not going to come back in Season 16 in any way. It's not possible, because last time I checked, people don't come back from the dead. So, that is basically all I have for today's video. I wanted to make this video before I started talking about the events that I think could happen in Season 16, because I know that the idea of Amy having a relationship is a very touchy subject, to say the least, the very least, for some Heartland fans. So I wanted to make this video before I tomorrow start talking about my theories and predictions for Amy and for the future of Heartland. But with that being said, that's all I have for today's video. If you guys enjoyed, make sure to leave a like, drop a comment, and subscribe, and I will see you guys later. Goodbye.